Hey, my name is Julie Sanford, and I'm an independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories. My consultant number is 99760. It's probably halfway famous by now. No, I'm just kidding. Totally not.
Could be.
I wanted to do, this is just like a quick little impromptu video for you guys. I wanted to explain how did I put it? The surprise
sign up.
The surprise benefit that I found when I have people help me on my lives. So I just kind of want to do a quick little video, and nothing is scripted. We don't have any scripts here. This is just totally off the cuff. We're having a conversation. This is Amy Smith. She's one of my new recruits. And I just kind of wanted to explain to you guys, I started doing live videos back in September. It is now April. And before I started recruiting, I really wanted to perfect my selling technique. So I did not try to recruit anyone until just recently. And just recently, I started having, the sales were getting so crazy that I had to have people come and help me with my lives because...
Which is exciting.
Yes, and I could not keep up during my live sales because I just couldn't do the sales and put it in all the envelope. It was just crazy. So I'm selling a lot of pieces during every single live, and instead of hiring someone, I had this great idea to bribe some people to come in and help me with my lives. So what I did was I just reached out to some of my best customers, and I just said, hey, Amy. So Amy's here just as an example of this happened to Amy. So I just kind of want to explain how it happened. So Amy came in and started helping me with my lives, and in doing so, she kind of discovered that she wanted to be a consultant. And this has happened over and over and over again. And so my upline, Lisa Abercrombie, said, Julie, you should do a video on that because it's just like a different way to recruit. And I think a lot of people try to do their lives alone, and I've watched plenty of live paparazzi sales online, but I just think they're a little bit more engaging if you have somebody to bounce off of during the lives. It makes it more engaging for your customers, and you're playing games, and they can help you play games and everything. So Amy, I just kind of wanted to ask you a couple of questions about like how this all. So Amy is a consultant. She is up and running. She sold 40 pieces on her first live, and I just kind of want to ask you, like, coming in and helping me with my lives, how many lives did you help me with? Maybe like 3?
I want to say like 3.
Okay.
Before I jumped in. Okay. I think it was 3.
Okay. So I mean, how did it all happen for you? Like, just kind of tell me your story of how you came to be my customer, how it all happened.
Well, it all started when I was 5. No, I'm just kidding.
Tell me about your mother.
When I was a little lass. Okay, so real quick. You had posted an ad about your jewelry and your lives and $5 and it's amazing and $5 jewelry in one of the buy-sell trades.
Yeah, just about my lives. I was not selling jewelry in a group, which is against policy.
No, it was I sell jewelry live.
Thing, hey, if you're interested in a live,
yes,
PM me back and I'll tell you about it. And Amy was the only one that responded. So,
and it was in a buy-seller trade. So, and I thought, well, you know, I do photography, so it'd be good to have some like longer pieces for, you know, if girls want to accessorize their outfits, then I'll have that for their pictures. That's literally the only intent I had. I was like, it's $5. I'll just buy a couple pieces. That way I can, you know, it'll be an extra thing I can offer for my photo sessions. Mm-hmm. And so then watched one of the lives. Julie is hilarious. And I hadn't even met you in person, but I was like, we're going to be friends. Like, I just decided we're going to be friends.
Yeah.
And I'm bantering back and forth on the lives, like being a dork but buying stuff.
And it was great. Yeah.
And
she was going nuts.
I went a little crazy. And and I think it was like maybe one more live. I watched 1 week and then I couldn't watch the other night or something, because you do 2 lives a week. I think you've always done 2.
Monday and Tuesdays at 8:30 Central. Yeah.
And so
it's my shameless plug on my own YouTube channel. I can plug all I want on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's your YouTube channel.
My YouTube
do what you want. But and I watched 1 week and then I watched another week, and she posted something in the Facebook VIP group. You know, hey, I'm going to start needing help. You know, does anybody want to come and be my assistant? You won't have to be on camera. I just need someone to like take the piece once I've shown it and either put it away or put it in an order bag, whatever. It's super easy. You know, I need help. And I was like, oh, well, you know, it could be fun. You know, I think she looks like she has fun on her lives, and I don't have to be on camera, so I can show up in the hot messness that I want to, and I don't have to worry about it. And so I reached out to you and was like, hey, I don't mind helping. I can only do this night, not this one or whatever. We worked it out. I showed up and did my first live, and I left here and I was like, holy cow, it was so fun. I had so much fun. And truly, I could see it would benefit to have somebody here, like you say, just to banter with, because, I mean, it's not much fun. Like, I've done lives before, because I used to sell I've done 3 different small business, like, sell yourself kind of, okay, that sounded bad, not sell yourself, but sell stuff by yourself. I've done makeup, I've done health products, I've done another makeup, and I've done some lives where I talk about, you know, the benefits of this product here, it's so pretty, and I love this, and I love that, and while I do like to hear myself talk, if you can't tell, it is hard. It is hard if you don't have somebody to banter with, and I think having somebody there helps bring out your own personality, and
it does.
It makes you seem more real, whereas when you're by yourself, not necessarily you specifically, but when one is by themselves doing lives, it can seem very scripted and this piece, number 222, look at how lovely the gold is. It can seem kind of stoic sometimes. So it's good to have someone to banter with. And so I did another live. I told her this is fun. Just put me down for every Tuesday unless somebody else wants a Tuesday.
She did. So she
said,
did
I not?
She said, I want to help you every single Tuesday. And we worked well together. And I said, sure. And in my mind, I'm thinking, you're so going to sign up as a paparazzi consultant. But I didn't say anything.
I'm not going to sell. This is just really fun. Yep, like, it's just something super fun. Did I not tell you?
You said that.
And you never really pushed me. You're like,
full. You said your life is full.
I have too many irons in the fire.
Too many irons in the fire. You have too much going on. But, and, you know, if you can read people, okay, and I think that this is my view, is that I don't like to pressure anybody into doing anything. I like to have them realize what a value paparazzi could be to their life, and just kind of keep having it. Now, I do understand that this technique does not really work for people that live in other states. So I think a lot of paparazzi consultants, they try to recruit, like, people, which is fine.
Locally?
They don't try to recruit people locally.
Oh,
I think they try to recruit people from that show up on their lives, and they rely on their lives to bring the sharing. So, like, you share my video, and then somebody from Minnesota finds my live, and then maybe they like paparazzi, and I recruit them. Okay, and that's great. But I think a lot of paparazzi consultants overlook the local customer base and realize that I can recruit every single person on this block. I can recruit every single woman and man on this block where I live, and it would not make a difference because we all know different people.
It's true.
And it's done online, and so, I mean, a lot of people do in-person sales. I mean, I do some shows at some assisted living facilities, and I do a couple vendor events throughout the year, and I use those to meet people. But most of the time, all my sales are online, and you can recruit the whole entire world to be on your team. You can team build locally, and that's really the purpose of this video. I wanted to tell you guys. So not only did this happen with Amy, but it is in the process of happening with many other of my customers. I do only have 2 people on my team right now, but I have a very long list of people
for now
that are thinking about it, and they're just kind of making that transition. And I'm just kind of letting them, as I bring people in and help with the live, I've started putting them on camera. So what happened the first time you were on camera? Tell us about when I turned the camera on you for the first time.
I don't know. The more I look back at him, like, she totally knew what she was doing. So we're on this live. I think it was my second live.
It was the second one. I had told you might be on camera.
Mm-hmm. So, you're like, so you might be on camera.
Don't,
I was like,
don't
great.
ever put your guest on camera without their permission. Okay?
No, yeah.
Ever.
She was like, oh, by the way, you might be on camera. And I was like, all right. And of course, I have like pineapple mess bun hair going on. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, but she looked adorbs, so it doesn't matter.
Stop it.
You always look adorbs.
No.
Yes.
So she's like, hey, you might be on camera tonight. You know, if I have to grab something, then I might have to step out, so I'll let you show a piece or something. And I was like, okay, but don't leave me. Because I mean, I'd been on live, but I don't know the product, and I hate looking dumb unintentionally. I'll look dumb intentionally a lot.
Yeah, me too.
But if I don't know the product, I'll be like, and these are round circular earrings. I don't know anything about them. They're silver. Like, I'm like, I don't, And so we get almost through most of the live, and she's like, oh, I don't remember what you said. You had to go to the bathroom or something.
I either had to go to the bathroom or go tuck my kid into bed.
Maybe it was that. But did you? No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, I did.
I did. And she was like, here, show these. And she hands me like a pair of earrings, I think it was. And I was like, okay. And so I took like her Bustina, which I named, and
this is Bustina.
Mm-hmm. Bustina.
Bustina.
And I was like, here's these earrings behind this. I'm like, see how lovely they are? And it was so awkward and derpy, but it was fun.
But here's the weird part. What happened after that? What did you realize after that experience?
You mean immediately or like driving home?
Either or.
I mean, immediately after, I was like, I hope she never does that to me again, because I was not ready. But I had fun, though. Like, I did have fun. And driving home, I was like, that's not that hard.
Yeah, that's not that hard.
It's not that hard.
I think a lot of brand new consultants get stuck in the, oh my God, I could never go live thing.
It's intimidating.
Well,
I will say, it can be intimidating.
Like, so with permission, saying to your guest, hey, you might be on camera tonight, or I'm going to turn the camera on you, or whatever. It gets it over with. That first time of being on camera,
and
that first time of just showing a piece. Hey, I'm going to step out for a second, go tuck my kid in bed. Showing that piece of jewelry and letting your customer, it's not like you're turning your live over to your help.
No,
you just show a couple pieces, or I've done a couple times where with not only Amy but several other guests is, hey, I need to get caught up over here, show a couple of pieces while I get caught up over here, and it's not a big deal. So
yeah, and I'm the type to where with every job that I've had, I do like some heads up, like this is how this works, this is how this works, this is how this works, but I also kind of like the okay and go, just kind of that little push to where it's like, I'm here in case you need me, but you're good to go, so you can do this. Yeah.
It's so like a parent holding a bicycle seat and pushing the child down the street and saying, hey, I'm here for you.
And then letting go, but not telling them.
So it just kind of, it lets the guests know it's fun for the people watching. It's fun for the person doing it. It's a confidence booster for the one doing it. And then they walk out of here not only with their bag full of jewelry, because here are the benefits that they get for being a guest, and I wanted to go over this. This is what you get when you're a guest. You get I give 2 free pieces of jewelry if you come help me with the live show, and then I say you get to hang out with me, which who wouldn't want to do that? I mean,
right? Hello, hello. How could you not?
So I say you get to hang out with Julie, and then I let them put the habeas, I call it the habeas grabus, on any piece they want. before or during it's on camera. So
I butchered that on my live the other night.
which is really fun because people want to come help with the live, because if I hold up this coffee and I say, okay, I only have, I have 2 or 3 of these or whatever, the person helping me on the live says, oh, I want one of those.
What would I
say?
say?
So then I go, do you want this?
I'd be like, no, you don't.
Yeah.
Every
So
time
then
she'd hold something up.
They get to grab the jewelry and fill up their bag as much as they want while they're there. They get first dibs on the jewelry. And that is a benefit of helping me with the live. Is it fair with people in other states? Not really. But
you know what? Life's
it's
not
just
fair.
the way it is. Life isn't fair, and
You
that's
know.
just the way
Join.
it is.
And
So,
have somebody do that for you.
I try to tell the people, if I only have one piece, I don't really want you to grab that. If I have 2 or more, then it's kind of, okay. And I'm getting to the point now where I have 3 or 4 of every single piece, just about, unless it's a hostess gift or whatever. So when I'm buying jewelry now, I'm buying, multiples. When I first started, I was only buying, 1 or 2 of each piece. And
Singletons.
now I'm getting to the point now where I could show a piece and 3 or 4 people want it, and I only have 1 or 2, and that's sad for me. So it's just, part
It
of
is
the deal.
sad.
It is sad.
I've noticed that
It
with my
is.
lives.
It is.
I'm like,
I know.
sorry guys, I only have one. Yeah. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I definitely feel like after I got in a couple lives, I think I'd reached out to you and was like, all right, I'm not saying I'm joining, but if I wanted to sign up. And she was like, I know.
I knew you were going to sign up.
I knew you were going to sign
I
up.
met you.
And
So-
even at first, it was still a little bit of a commitment financially, but I mean, truly, I am glad I took the jump.
Yay.
I am glad.
I am glad too.
Because it's been really fun and I've learned a lot. And I have people that are in other states that I know they won't join, but they love the jewelry and they're like, oh my gosh, this is really $5. Like this, they just can't even believe it. And they're starting to get their orders now because one's in Colorado, one's in Washington. And so it takes a hair longer, but they love it. And I have so much fun on my lives. I do miss working with you.
Right. And so, I wanted to show you, where's that postcard?
You took it.
Real quick, I wanted to show you my new marketing
Oh, it's over
postcard
here.
that I
Get it.
have. Oh, can you grab it? So one of the other techniques that I use is every single time I send out an order, I have these postcards that I made up from Vistaprint.
Oops,
And this just basically says, what? $5 jewelry, all $5, nickel and lead free, necklace, earrings, bracelets. Basically telling about the product on the front here. And on the back, it just says several ways to shop. And it has my, when my jewelry shows are, where they can find my albums, and then my Shopify website, which isn't up and running yet, so I haven't released these postcards yet, but this is the second version of the postcard. I put 3 of these postcards in every single order that I send out, and I'm telling you guys, my customer base has really, really jumped because there's a call to action down here on the bottom. Text me a picture of this postcard and receive free shipping with your first order. So my customers hand these out to their friends, and then they get on the lives, and that really helps. So just wanted to, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up, but just wanted to do a quick little video on the benefit to everyone. It's a benefit to your guests when they come in because they have fun. It's a benefit to the people watching because it's more fun to watch when you have somebody that you are working with on your live. And even if they're not on camera, just the voice of somebody talking, and you're joking and you're laughing and you're having a good time, that's awesome. And then it's a benefit to your business because the more people you have as a guest on your lives, the more people that you're going to team build, because they're going to realize, hey, what she's doing, I can do that, because they're in the room, they see it, they see you doing it. It's one thing to be sitting on a sofa watching on a phone going, mine 64, mine 74, and then coming in here into the room and actually seeing what goes on behind the scenes and seeing, hey, all she's really doing is just holding up jewelry and showing it and talking with a friend. showing jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is. You're just talking with a friend showing jewelry, and it's fun. So do not overlook that means of recruiting. So that's just kind of what today's video was about. So thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for watching. And obviously all my information is down below on how you can get a hold of me. I would love, 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 love to coach you to success in your paparazzi business. My plan is, now that I've you don't ever perfect your selling technique, but now that I've figured out how to sell, I just hit Life of the Party Gold, and I'm about to hit silver. And, oh, not gold, I just hit bronze. I'm about to hit silver, and my goal is to hit gold by the end of the year, the fiscal year. So now I'm really concentrating on selling and recruiting, and I'm so glad that Amy's on my team. She's awesome, and I'm excited for you and your business.
Thank you.
And Julie's Crown Jewels is the name of my team, and we are going to be climbing up that ladder really, really quickly. And I have a great upline. Lisa Abercrombie is the person that recruited me, so she has a lot of YouTube videos, and so I would love to have you join my team. And we have great training, and we have a great environment.
And she's a great source
wonderful.
of information.
Oh,
anytime I've had, I just have a quick question, 11:30 at night, because that's when I'm awake, I'll message her something with the thought of, oh, she'll get to it tomorrow. It's fine. It's not an urgent thing. And within, fairly quickly, you'll answer whatever question I have. Or, that's a great question. Can I answer it tomorrow? And you always follow up. You'll always answer the question, offer suggestions, offer help. You really are a very, and that's important to me, is that the three other selling businesses, I didn't have that support with my uplines. It was, be my best friend, join my team, and then they're gone. And so it was like, okay. And I think I shared that with you.
Yeah.
In that I was like, look, I am a little nervous because I've tried this 3 other times, and every single time, not that I'm saying you're going to do it, but can you tell why I'm a little nervous? And she was like, absolutely, I understand, but I promise you I will be there every step of the way. And so far you really have been.
Yeah.
And so that is a great thing too, is that when you have an awesome upline, someone that answers your question and supports you, that's a big deal too. So kudos to you too for being that support, for being the help, for being the answers, and you're the type of person that's like, you know what, I don't know that, let me find out for you. And I like that, because I'm that kind of person. I'm always honest, and so, it speaks volumes about you too, of how you recruit. It's not just,
thank you.
You should join, you should join, you should join, and then you disappear to go work on other more important things.
That's right. I guarantee you I will not do that.
No.
I'm not that way.
I was not pressured at all. I had zero intention. I just wanted to help a friend out, get some cool blingy bling. And then a week later I joined.
And then you realize what a benefit it could be in your
like,
business
this really,
in your life. It's a life enhancer.
Yeah. And I've said several times, this, how do you fail at this? Like, this isn't hard.
The only way to fail is to quit.
Is to not do it.
Is to not do it or to quit.
Yeah.
Seriously, there's like no other.
And it's not difficult. It's really not.
And I have a lot of tips and a lot of tricks on how to make this work that, like, maybe you may not get from some other people. So I get a little wild and crazy. Check out my lives Monday and Tuesdays, 8:30 Central, and the information on how to do that is down below. My website on Facebook for the lives and the albums, www.facebook.com/Julie's $5 Jewelry, all spelled out, no number. Julie's $5 Jewelry spelled out. So, okay. Well, thank you so much, and you guys have a fantastic, fantastic day. Be blessed today.